Hello, Jerry Fastby Fonson is here with how to earn $10,000 teaching karate in 40 hours, 1 hour a day with no overhead. Now, this is the way it works. Today, because the economy is so crazy, there are very few households that have one income. The majority have two. So, based on that, if you would Google daycare in your area, you would see that there's a ton of prospective places. Now, the idea is to get 10 places out of literally tens or maybe 100 in your area. If you're willing to drive 10 minutes in every direction, if not 15 minutes, then you're going to see there's a big market. You do a Google search in your immediate area, and it will give you a 5-mile radius. You can go to broader to 10, 15 miles. So this is the idea. I actually had a very good friend of mine, Master Garth Benz, actually applied this, and a few other people that I referred this to. And this is the way it works. You contact a daycare, and you let the program director know that you're going to teach a life skill course for these children. Now, they're 3 and 4 years old, sometimes 5. It all depends. And basically, what you're going to help them with is how to stay online and how to work on some group dynamics, some basic stuff that in martial arts we do all the time. But the idea is that you have an 8-week course that you're going to sell for $100. $100 for an 8-week course, which is nationwide really reasonable. That's $12.50 per class. Some places that's kind of low, so you can make an adjustment. So the way it works is that you contact the director of the school, you set up a meeting, and you would give them your overview of your plan, which in this case it would be A, attitude, B, basic, C, control, D, discipline, E, energy, F, focus, G, gratitude, H, humility. So the first 8 letters: A, attitude, B, basic, C, control, D, discipline, E, energy, F, focus, G, gratitude, H, humility. That's the theme of the class, very similar to when you do lessons of the week. And the class is only a half hour long, and you go to the place 1 time a week. So the idea is that if you go and you have a maximum of 10 students of a place that normally has 50, 60, 70, or even 100, so you only want 10, just to have control and also to set up the law of scarcity. So when the people who couldn't make it want to be able to do it, after that 8-week cycle is over, you have the option of doing A through H for the next group, for the first group, and also continuing the program for others if you choose. But mathematically, this is the way it works. If you have 10 locations with 10 students paying you $100, 10 times 10 times 100, which is $10,000. What you really did was you only worked a half hour twice a day. So let's say you have a AM one, and then maybe you teach a class at 10, and then maybe teach a class at 1 or 2 o'clock. Different locations, or maybe even the same location if it had to be like that, with a maximum of only 10 students that are paying you $100. So that means that each location is worth $1,000. So 10 locations means you did $10,000, and you ended up working a total of 40 hours, working 1 hour a day, teaching life skills and social skills to 3 and 4 year olds, which basically means whatever you teach them is going to help them regardless. You just make it fun, tiny tiger class, etc., etc., etc. So that's the overview of it. Now, I do have an offer. If you choose to figure out your own program, that's your prerogative. But if you need some help, and this is the offer that I have a 8-week course to teach you exactly how to do it. We'll provide the letter of introductory of the course and an overview, so you can send it to the directors. We'll show you how to actually market it to different areas by finding via Google and the internet and even mobile and even on Facebook, etc., 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 your potential clients. And in addition to that, we'll send you the letter that their director will send to the parents. We'll give you the structure of at least the attitude portion of it, or I should say the mental skills portion of it, with A through H for the first month, first course. And in addition to that, as a bonus, what we'll do is I will send you not one, but 2 videos that will really, really make your life easier when it comes to being able to market this thing. Because again, if you want to be able to earn 5 figures a month teaching martial arts, well, you can do it with this type of program if you ended up having 10 locations, 2 classes a day apiece, which makes it double. That means you're making $20,000 in 8 weeks, which means that you're making $10,000 every month, 5 figures. And what it really comes down to is that if you perform the way we believe you can, then you're going to get referrals. You can even hire other people. It says it's done on off hours. Even if you're a karate school owner, you can test it yourself, and then after that, just hire more people and just become the administrator. And you don't really even have to be a martial artist to learn this. This is the best part. You do not have to be a martial artist. But offer still stands. The entire package with of the paperwork and the overview of how to do this, and also leads and how to market it, will be provided. Now, the cost will be $197 normally, but as a pre-launch, because this is the beginning stages, we will be having this for the whopping total of $47. Basically, for the price of a meal with a friend at a decent restaurant, not a good one, a decent one, like Outback or something like that. $47. Now, what we're also going to do is for 8 weeks, we will also be having a weekly conference call that'll be taped. So if for some reason you miss it, and a Q&A section at our Facebook at Recognized Marketing that will go over the subject matter and how to really leverage this. Anyhow, the promise has been delivered, I believe. If you want to do what I believe makes all the sense, then fill out the information below, and I will see you on the conference course. AB, see ya. I'm Jerry Fontanez. I'm out of here.